We back. So, change of plans. I was about to go on Facebook, but it wasn't a lot going on over there, so decided to come back over here with you guys. All right. Um. So come on in. Come on in. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to come on in so we can go ahead and get started, and then I can tell you everything that we're gonna be making today. I'm gonna go ahead and send out a notification real quick because I'm quite sure a lot of y'all then went over to the Facebook thinking that we over there, but now we over here. So hold on real quick. But hey everybody, welcome, 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 welcome. So we're rolling with the fam tonight. Y'all know we pop up. I told you we're gonna be popping up here, there, everywhere, like Dr. Seuss. But let a few more people come on in, so that way we can go ahead and get started. It's Saturday night. We're gonna cook something good, okay? Just think of it like you're about to go out to a restaurant right now. You're on a date. That's the best way we can put it. And it's about to be Valentine's Day coming up. I didn't even think about that, you guys. You can definitely make this for Valentine's Day. For your booze, for your baes, for your partners, for your husbands. So yeah, that's what we can do. We can do like a Valentine's night dinner idea. So that way you guys can have something for, when is Valentine's Day? A week from now? There you go. All right, so I went to Trader Joe's earlier, which was like a spur of the moment grocery store run, which kind of like turned into the worst nightmare, but then it ended up, turning out good because that's how we end up getting the items that we needed today. So let me show you what we're going to be making. Okay, you guys. So tonight we're going to make a lobster ravioli. Well, a lobster shrimp ravioli. How does that sound? Sound good? And it's going to be a pasta. So for all the pasta lovers out there, you're going to enjoy this. And it's quick, simple, and easy. But like I said, if you're going to be using this for Valentine's or date night, just whenever you want to, just be prepared because it is going to be garlic. You see, it's right there. So I'm pre-warning you. So if you're watching this video on the replay, you're watching it live, just already know what to expect. I did some of the pre-work already, which you can see. That's the garlic. And then I have the shrimp here. Let me show you these shrimp that I picked up today. Hold on. Now this is where I don't want you guys to fall into denial with. Now the bag says peeled devein with the tail on, which is fine. Now if you didn't know any better, when you hear the word devein, you're going to think that the inside of the shrimp is already off. So I'm washing the shrimp here, and I see that the shrimp are not deveined, you guys. I tell you this all the time. Look at that right there. It's not. The shrimp has two parts. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, well, what part of this is deveined? So I saved two of them just so I can, show you what I'm talking about. I've already deveined the correct way these shrimp and took the tail off. because we're going to put this shrimp in the pasta. So you don't want to have the tail on it while you're trying to eat it and then pulling out the tail. So that's not going to be a good look or experience. So let me show you what you're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put this tripod down a little bit so you can see a little better. But yes, y'all, we're going to, like I said, be on here a little bit more often. With the lives, you know, we're hoping for your engagement. So for the person that's watching us right now, you know, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. You know, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Let us know that this is something that you're interested in seeing tonight. And we're going to go ahead and make it happen for you, okay? We'll love for you to talk to us, engage with us, hit that like button. You know what to do. So I'm going to go ahead and show you, if you don't know already, how to devein the shrimp. So like I said, the first thing I'm going to do is take this tail off. It's real quick and easy. You just pretty much just pull it just like that. It's no need to rip the shrimp. Just take that tail off. And you want to do that before you devein it, so that way you can get up in there. Just like that. So you're going to start from the top and go all the way to the bottom. You're going to see the little string right there. And you can pull it up right with your knife. Run it under some cold water. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And like I say, you guys, just be mindful. Don't always just go based on what the bag says. Oh, the shrimps are deveined. It's not. You got to do it yourself. Okay. So I'm going to add these two in here with the ones that are deveined. And we can go ahead and season this up a little bit because this is going to go in our pasta later. So we don't need this right now. So there's no need to keep it out right now on the counter because you want to make sure they stay cool. Okay. But what are y'all plans for Valentine's Day? Any plans out there? What are y'all cooking? What are you thinking about cooking? Was this something that's like right on time for you? And like, oh my God, yes, I can do this. Let us know. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the chat so I can be able to, you know, follow along with you guys while you're watching this video. But I already have the water over there preheating. The boiling water. Today was the first day that I went to Trader Joe's in a long time, since I was like younger. And they had a lot of good things over there. Have y'all been to Trader Joe's? Who shops at Trader Joe's out there? Go ahead and give us a thumbs up emoji for that. But it's like Whole Foods. So if you like Whole Foods, you'll like Trader Joe's. I could just put it that way. I'm gonna go in with some smoked paprika, and this is one of the seasonings that we got today. It's a whole little smorgasbord of seasonings that we picked up today from Trader Joe's. So really enjoyed that trip, and you guys are going to see a reel on it soon to see everything that we picked up. I almost literally walked out that store with nothing. Literally, it was so crowded in there. I was like, oh my God. No, we're not about to do this. I almost put the whole cart back after I seen that the line was all the way to the back of the store. I was like, no, ma'am. No, sir. But it was until I seen these seasonings over here, you guys, that I was like, okay. And then that convinced me to just keep on shopping. I was trying to reach up in that cabinet. But I'm going to season the shrimp with just a little bit of Obey. Just a little, you guys. Just to give it a little flavor. Okay? Because Obey can tend to be, you know, salty. I don't want it to be on the salty side. I just wanted to give it something until we make the sauce. So that's that. But I hope you guys enjoying us going live. You know, every so often to give you a little break between the videos and the shorts that we post. What y'all think? What do y'all want to see when we go live these days? Y'all got any recommendations? Anything that you may want to learn how to cook? You know?
Mom, we're going live?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, y'all.
Yep, y'all hear Porter. Okay.
Y'all, did y'all know my favorite food is ravioli with crabs?
Mm-hmm.
I love ravioli.
So I'm going to add a little bit of smoked paprika. This is Daddy's favorite.
And y'all know I...
And it came in a can. That's what made me pick this up today, because normally we get it in like the bottle and it comes like this. But I seen it like this today. I was like, this may be something good. Okay. What is going on outside? Is that the wind? Something is going on outside, you guys. I was like, okay. So.
Mom, I can see your hand.
Yeah. And I didn't use that whole bag of shrimp. I'm not using that whole bag of shrimp, you guys. So we got the shrimp season. Now the pasta. So what we picked up today was some lobster ravioli. Look at this. Would you have left that in the store? Go ahead and comment yes or no. How does this look? I picked up 2 because, as you can see, you know, I didn't think it was going to be enough. It isn't enough for all of us, and I'm really not eating these you know, carby things lately, but it's enough for Daddy and the kids. And when he seen this, he was like, oh my god, yes. So I'm gonna put a twist to it, and we're gonna add some shrimp to it. So this is going to be a lobster shrimp ravioli that we making. We're not making the ravioli from scratch, but we're going to do the shrimp and the sauce from scratch. So that's what y'all gonna learn today, is how to put it all together from here. So I already, like I said, I already started preheating the water for the ravioli right over here. And you're just gonna treat it like your regular pasta pretty much. We're gonna go ahead and season it up. So I'm gonna add some salt to this. Okay, that's just some kosher salt. And we actually are almost out of this. We need to get some more. And with these raviolis, you're just going to peel it. It comes like this little packaging right here. If I can get it open, y'all already know I be struggling. Look at this. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the knife so I don't mess up the actual pasta. But hey, everybody who is just coming in, we are cooking some pasta tonight, giving you some Valentine's Day inspiration.
And y'all, if y'all didn't know, my birthday is on the 18th, so stay tuned, because we're going to be making a video.
It is not February 28th. Yeah, Porter and Emmy birthday is this month. So we have 2 February birthdays, an Aquarius and a Pisces. Yeah.
And la 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 la.
So, like I said, the water is already pre-boiled, and we're going to leave this pasta in here for a couple of minutes. Have you guys tried these pastas before? And it looks like this without, you know, the packaging on it. So what we're going to do is, and you have to boil them first a little bit, you guys. That's what we're doing right now. We're going to boil them because they're soft.
Can I feel it?
As you can see.
Can I feel it?
They're soft, but they're not cooked. So the inside of these are still like raw in the middle. So we have to cook them.
It smells like crab.
It's lobster inside. Now, what's mixed with the lobster? That's going to be the only mystery part about this, you guys, huh? But we're going to find out once we open it up. I mean, you can look at the packaging. It'll pretty much tell you. Really doesn't say too much, but we've had these before. So we wouldn't tell y'all not to buy something. Not this. We haven't had the lobster ones, but we have had these versions of pastas before.
Can I put one in?
Look. You is not even supposed to be in here right now. Don't, girl.
Sorry.
That's the last thing you want to be doing in this pot is throwing something in there, and then that boiling water splash me and burn me. Okay, so we have about 2 left, you guys.
I can do them.
It almost looks like what candy does this remind you guys of? Go ahead and take a guess. Are you thinking the same thing that I'm thinking as far as the candy? Who can take a guess and tell me what candy does this remind you of? It's the one that everybody hates. I'm gonna give you a clue. It's the one that everybody hates. It's either you love it or you hate it type of candy.
I know what candy it is.
What?
It's Laffy Taffy.
Wrong.
Is it? Yeah, I'm gonna give you another hint. It's something in the candy aisle where no one likes. It's at Walmart.
It's a holiday type of candy.
Yeah, it's Halloween type.
So you do know it then. What is it? You don't know the name of it?
No.
What shape is it?
A square.
No, wrong. No, y'all.
What is it? Tell me.
Okay, out the kitchen.
Tell me.
Out. Okay, so I guess y'all just don't remember. Y'all don't know y'all Halloween candies. What's the one Halloween candy that everybody hates? Candy corn. Some people love it and some people don't. That reminds me of candy corns. And then the pumpkins, y'all know the little pumpkin candy corns? Those are bomb. I'll do the pumpkins versus the little triangles that we grew up on. What y'all think? Y'all feel the same way? But we're going to go ahead and let that pasta cook for a little bit. They're going to start raising to the top once they are done. And then we can go ahead and start putting the sauce together. Okay? So let me see. I'm going to put y'all back down here. And they're going to start raising to the top once they're done. So you're not going to have to really guess too much about when they're going to be ready. Now, I don't know where else you can find these other than Trader Joe's. That's where we got these today. I know that we can get the other brands, the other flavors at our local grocery store. But this particular lobster one, y'all going to have to go online and probably research it. But if you know, let us know. Well, let everybody know in the chat if you may have seen these before or where you know to get them. So in case you want to make these exactly how we're doing tonight, you'll be able to find them. While this is coming up to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and get the strainer because, like I say, they're not going to stay in here that long. And we're not going to be on here for 3 hours tonight, you guys. So this was like a perfect recipe to show you how to make because, you know, just want to get y'all in and out, see what we doing tonight. Say hello, hello. We miss y'all. So we're going to be having some videos coming up soon. Working on those now. Went to the farmer's market earlier. That was like a whole experience. Have y'all been to the farmer's market? Do y'all have one in y'all area? Let me get the strainer while I leave y'all to that question real quick.
Hi. Hiya. Hiya. Yeah. Y'all say, y'all comment down your favorite food right now in 3 minutes.
So once the ravioli come out, we're going to put it in our strainer. But this is pretty much looking good, you guys. You see how it's floating to the top already? And you want to be delicate with this. This is like something real delicate. Don't just go in there and smashing them and pushing them all around because that filling is on the inside. So as we're boiling them, we're trying to get it, you know, cooked, this pasta.
Mom, that water, is that Wawa?
Yes. So, but yeah, y'all, we went to the farmer's market earlier, and I had this whole expectation of it being like a place where you can go and get fruits and vegetables, and it was just going to be tables beyond tables of this because that's how it looked on the website. But when we got there, it was vendors selling different things, which is fine. But it just wasn't what I expected.
We was on the wrong side at first.
Oh, come on. On this side. But yeah, so the vendors, it was different ones. So they were selling, some was selling honey, bread, like pastries. Some was selling empanadas. It was one that was selling like these, it was a lot of like bakery things out there. One had seafood. It was like salmon, different type of salmon dishes. But I was like, oh my God, where is what I'm looking for? So all the streets were blocked off, and they closed at 12 o'clock. We got there around like 11:30. So that was one of the things, we didn't get there on time. So a lot of the vendors was packing up. But the main thing that I wanted to see was like the fruits and the vegetables. So they had like a limited supply. It was just only like apples and pears. And I'm like, this isn't what y'all advertised on the website. So I felt kind of like gypped a little bit. But it's okay. I just want to go back to that one again. And I did get some footage earlier, so that video will be coming out, soon, so y'all, where y'all can see what it's like. But if you have a farmer's market in your area and want to be able to, support your local vendors and businesses, that'll be a good way to do it. So these are pretty much done, you guys. You see how they've come up to a boil, like all the way where they look like they about to come out the pan. I'm going to go ahead and take them out. It's just like you cooking noodles. You know how you cook your regular spaghetti or pasta noodles. You don't want to overcook it because they're still going to cook in your sauce. But let's get this moved out the way.
Y'all know I love crabs.
Well, we don't have crabs, Kate.
I know, I'm just saying.
Okay, so I'm going to take this off the heat, y'all.
Ooh,
hold on.
That looks hot.
It is.
Mom, why is there no sound? Why is there no sound?
Hold on, folks.
On the line. There's no sound.
And then let me show you what I also got you guys today at the Trader Joe's. These were some fresh flowers. Aren't they pretty? Look at those. Look at these. They're orange. So anytime we go into like the grocery store, do you guys ever feel like you want to buy yourself some fresh flowers if they're sitting right there? I thought these were so pretty. And I didn't know what I was going to put them in. But look at this vase. This vase is from Daddy and I's wedding 6 years ago. I had customized this, did a DIY on these. And we still have these to this day. And right now I have them sitting on our toaster oven. But I thought these were so pretty. And they smelled so good, y'all. Yes, look at that. Where's your favorite color flowers? Do y'all like flowers too? What's your favorite color? Okay. Alright, so I got the pasta right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it let me see. We just want to put that pasta to the side for right now. Let's go ahead and start working on the sauce, you guys. And with this dish, like if you're a beginner, it's something that you won't have to be scared of because it's not a lot of components to it. It's just pretty much straight to the point. You don't need a lot, but if you make it this way that we're about to show you, you really can't mess it up. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is some butter. So we can go ahead and cook our garlic in. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this heat back on. Go ahead and put that in there. But, yeah, y'all. For all the pasta lovers out there. We wanted to go ahead and switch it up tonight and give y'all something different. Like I said, we got a lot of good things that we bought today. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot of different dishes. So I can't wait to come on here and show you those. And if you seen that, that's what we drinking on tonight as well. But I don't know what I'm going to cook for dinner tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Y'all got some ideas for Sunday
Mom,
dinner?
we can just eat this for tomorrow's dinner.
Yeah, because everybody done pretty much laid down. Daddy got to get up and go wash some clothes in a little bit. So he in there taking a nap. And by the
I'm
time...
going to come with him.
By the time I'm finished this, the other kids, they'll be in here trying to eat something.
Ooh, some butter.
Yes. So I pretty much didn't need this much butter. So you can take this out a little bit. Take
Yeah.
some out.
Yeah, did y'all know I love cooking with my mom for breakfast and dinner?
Yes.
And for lunch. And for lunch.
Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and drop in that garlic. Now, you can use the garlic powder, but why when you can just use the fresh? And I've been keeping the garlic in this little container here. It's been holding up pretty good. It's been in here for about a week or so now. Haven't seen any discoloration on the pantry. So I think this would be a nice little spot for me to keep the garlic into. I know a lot of people have like those little garlic canisters. I really want to get one of those and just sit it on there. But from here, you're going to go ahead and just take your butter and just let your garlic cook for a second. Let it get nice and aromatic like they say. Whew. But let me show you guys one of the seasonings since we are talking about garlic that I picked up today from Trader Joe's. And let me know if y'all seen this before. Look at this. Have y'all seen this? That's right. It's some black garlic. I think I'm going to go ahead and try some of this. Well, actually, no, I'm not. Because I want to try to keep this video as simple as possible and make sure you guys can find all of the ingredients that we're using tonight. So, and I turned the heat down a little bit. So right now it's just on the medium heat. You don't have to keep it in there that long, this garlic. That way it doesn't burn. But it smells so good. It smells so good right now. Okay, so what we're going to make the sauce with is some heavy whipping cream. Whipping cream, that's pretty much all you need for your sauce.
Can I taste it?
No.
Give me a little of my finger.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pour that in. We're going to use the whole container.
What?
The whole
in the world
container.
Is going on?
Okay, now what this is going to do is reduce down. And it's going to make its own little concoction. So right now it's really loose. Once you cook it for about, you're gonna see. So right now it's 9:27. We're just gonna let it ride for a minute, and this will be the same way. Like if you're making, I'm gonna cut the heat up a little bit too. This will be the same way if you're making Alfredo. You love you some Alfredo pasta, but instead of the noodles that we're using, the ravioli, you can put your other noodles, some chicken, broccoli, whatever you want to. Okay?
The butter. The butter.
It's okay. So I wanted to stop, Porter. So really quick, I just wanted to bust one of the raviolis open before we put it in the sauce, so that way you can see what it looks like.
Can I see what it looks like?
Hold on. So look, y'all.
Can I taste it?
So this is what it looks like on the inside. Filled with, but that's the lobster filling right there. But it was the color for outside, because who is making you a meal like this? If you see that color on the plate, know you eat with your eyes first before your mouth. And if you see this dish, you won't be wanting to taste it, tempting to taste it. So I thought that would be something good tonight. A little switch up. And then look at this bubble action going on right here.
Oh, I can see.
You don't want it to just be idle, you guys. So got to keep that thing moving. Thank you guys for watching tonight. We're going to start coming earlier too. It's just, you know, today is Saturday. And we was pretty much just in here chilling, trying to get everything together and just moving around all day. And this is where we are right now.
Stop, look.
Stop. Back. Move. Okay. So what else? What else we got? Wait and see what we going to do with the shrimp. I know y'all probably wondering like which stage we're going to add the shrimp, whether it's before the pasta or after the pasta. But don't worry, we got you covered, okay? And just keep an eye out for that. Some of the other seasonings that you can take out while you're waiting is your lemon pepper. You can use some lemon. And I am making one more thing, you guys, after we finish this. So make sure you just keep watching because we still got some more things to cook. Other than this pasta. You know how you go into the restaurant and you see the little upsell items or the little side dishes that you may want to have. So that's what we're going to do for you right now too. And I have some cheese in the refrigerator. I'm going to go ahead and add some of that cheese to this too. But just keep it moving. And you're going to see when it starts to reduce because it's going to start looking different on your spoon and sticking to the sides of your pan more different too. Okay. But yeah, y'all. I think last year that's when we had made the shrimp and broccoli. Yes, y'all. That was our first live video ever. It was around Valentine's Day last year when we made the shrimp and broccoli. Go ahead and comment down below if you're watching, if you remember our first live that we did. So once this sauce, we're going to cook it for a little bit. I'm going to add some of this Parmesan cheese right here. And this is going to help give it a nice texture as well. So once you have it to this kind of like consistency right here, like I say, just keep moving it, y'all. It's really not going to take that long. Are you guys scared to make a pasta? Is that something that freaks you out or you mess up on? Or you pretty much good at making it? Okay. So I'm going to add some of this cheese right here. And although it's cheese inside the ravioli, we're going to add some cheese to the sauce as well. So we got that. Just give it a little stir. Smells so good, you guys. And this is going to be one of those rich dishes, so you're not going to need a lot of this. So if you don't think this is going to fill you up, it will. It will. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start adding in the ravioli because you see how it's getting some body to it. And you don't have to continue to cook it because this pasta is going to also, with the, what am I trying to say? With the starch in the pasta is also going to help thicken the sauce up too. So that is that. I'm going to cut the heat down just a little bit. And we pretty much halfway there. You guys, can you believe that already? Ooh, got one overboard now. And just kind of make sure they all separated and not just stacked on top of each other. Because once you take them out that water, they're going to tend to want to do that. just like regular noodles. But Daddy loves ravioli. Like, this is one of his favorite pastas. I wouldn't say I'm the big ravioli fan, but more so, this is more so his thing. Like, he loves some ravioli. Okay. Alright, so now we got all the ravioli pieces in there. And this is where you're going to have to just use your hands gently, you guys, and fold it over. Don't go through this pan and just try to make sure nothing is sticking to the bottom. But you just want to fold it over. Real simple, real gently. And I'm going to go ahead and start adding in the shrimp, because the shrimp is going to be the last thing you're going to add in. Because, like I say, this is pretty much done. The noodles are done. Right now, we're just trying to build up the flavors for your pasta. Okay? Alright, so now let me get the shrimp. And I'm trying to make sure this pasta is spread out, because this piece is kind of like it's want to flap over. Okay. Make sure everything got some love so it won't be dried out. Okay, so now you're going to take your shrimp, your seasoned shrimp, and you're going to put it right in there. Don't worry, it's raw, but it's going to cook. It's going to cook. Okay. I really feel tempted. I want to go ahead and add some of this black garlic, you guys. It won't be me if I bought all these seasonings today and I don't put a little bit in here. And I'm really curious to see what type of flavor it's going to bring. I'm not going to add a lot, but you don't have to put this in yours. I'm just adding it because we have it right now. But just get us a stir. And as soon as this shrimp is done, you guys, we can go ahead and pretty much take this off the heat. The heat is still on low. Now, some other seasonings that you may want to add in here to give it some citrus flavor. You can add you some lemon pepper. You can add a little bit of lemon. But if you have a fresh lemon, you can add that too. Okay. Just a little bit. And this is looking good, y'all. You can see that shrimp in there. And these shrimp were a nice size. So everything is going to be bite-sized. So once you pick it up and, you know, bite it, you're going to be able to fit everything perfectly. Oh, I smell that garlic, you guys. It smells so good.
Mom, I'm not going to eat any dinner tonight.
Why not?
Because I'm just not hungry.
Okay. Now, I don't have any more heavy cream. If I did, I would have added just a little bit more in here. But we don't have any more. I was trying to make something else. And we end up using the heavy cream on that. So, just let this sit. Once your shrimp start to turn pink, like they're doing right now, they're going to be done. Okay? So, just let that chill out for a second. And we pretty much almost there. Let me show you the next thing that we're going to make. Is a crab cake. Okay. Daddy had picked this up from Whole Foods earlier. And it's going to go perfect with this. So, again, if you're out in the restaurant You have your pasta and lobster and your shrimp, right? You got all of it in one dish. This is your whole seafood little dinner right here. Like I say, make sure everything is nice and submerged. And your pasta is still going to continue to cook as it's in your sauce. And that's why I say once it starts to float to the top, and you can do this with any of the raviolis that you have. We actually have another pack in the refrigerator that we're going to make a video on, you guys. So let me show you really quick, so that way you can kind of see all of the different flavors that you can get at the store. So I'm just trying to make sure they all have some sauce on the raviolis as they cook, so it won't look, you know, dried out. Anything that I should add? Or are we doing good right here, y'all? How's it looking? Look at these. Same type of package, right? This is how they look. And they also come in the form of the tortellinis. You know, those little round shaped ones. But this one is the truffle. So if you want to learn how to make this one, you never know. We may make it different. We may not. But just stay tuned. I'm going to make a video on this, okay? But just check your grocery store, you guys. Normally, like by the deli is where they have them the most. That's where we find ours. But look at this shrimp, though. Ooh. Ooh. Look at it. It's a nice size in here. Now, I don't have any garlic bread. Oh, you know what, y'all? We do have the garlic bread. But they are sleeping right now, so I really don't even want to pull this out. But let me show you what we got. Hold on, let me scooch all over this way, so I won't burn myself. Who else? Yeah. What y'all know about these? Do you prefer these or just the regular? I'm gonna go to Red Lobster and get the biscuits. Yes. Here you go. Put this on the side with your pasta right here, and your, listen, Valentine's Day night. What? You gonna end this with a bang? Okay. They gonna be thinking you the best cook in Hollywood. You did not only gave them the seafood pasta, but then you gave them the cheddar bay biscuits on the side too. Look, y'all. They don't know. Alright, so this is done. Okay. Once the shrimp, like I say, once the shrimp is cooked, that's pretty much it. The last thing I'm gonna add, and you can make your, you know, your presentation look pretty, would be some parsley flakes on here. And there she go. And there she go, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna turn this heat off because I don't want that shrimp to keep cooking, but let me bring y'all up a little closer. Whew. Whew. What y'all think about that? And how long did it take to make it? I'm telling you. Make sure you go ahead and impress your Valentine Day this year. And make sure you tell them that you learned this recipe from Rolling with the Fam, your YouTube family over here. And let them know the recipe is not going to take that long to make. It's real quick and easy. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and sit this to the side. And then I'm going to go ahead and make Daddy's crab cake. And that's it, y'all. That's all she wrote. Okay. I told you I wasn't going to keep it that long tonight. We're not really doing a whole full course meal that's going to have us in here for hours tonight. And I want to taste the sauce too. Hold on. Whew. Seafood. Seafood. If your date don't like seafood, then this may not be the one for them. But if they are a seafood lover, you better make it. You better make it. Alright, so let's move this out the way. I'm going to put this right up here. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and get the stove ready to make Daddy's crab cake. Go ahead and comment down below if I should go ahead and make these biscuits now I really feel like I should wait till they get up so they can be nice and hot. But who knows when that's going to be. That may be tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and make them. I may not just do it on here with y'all, but this is the little piece that Porter left right here with this pasta. Lord Jesus. Let me get a little pan so I can go ahead and cook this crab cake, you guys. But on a scale of 1 to 5, how easy do you think that dish was to make? Okay, so let me see. Let me get the pan, y'all. Hold on. And I'm not gonna serve the pasta up. I'm just gonna leave it, like say, right in this pan. So when they get up, it'll be still nice and fresh. I don't want to put it on the plate and then it is just sitting there. So that's why I'm not gonna go ahead and fix y'all a plate like I normally would. Okay, mess up a little bit. Okay, I might as well just get the griddle. I don't know why I feel like I'm just all over the place right now. Like I cannot think of what I'm doing. But what did y'all make for dinner tonight? What was on y'all Saturday night menu? What y'all cook? Oh my goodness, y'all. I feel like I cannot find nothing right now. Okay, hold on. But hey everybody, for everybody who just coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome. We just made our lobster and shrimp ravioli. Here it is right here. I'm trying to find a pan so I can make Daddy's crab cake. And I just cannot freaking find it. That's one thing that we really do need to get some more of is some pans. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just call it a night right here, you guys. Because you guys can, sit right here and watch how to make the pasta. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can find this pan real quick so I can show y'all how to make this crab cake and put it all together. So I'm just going to go with this little griddle. I was looking for the other one that we had, but I just cannot find it. So alright, so back to the stove. And here's our griddle. Don't mind the pan. It's clean. It's that wear and tear on it. You already know. When you be in the kitchen, you cooking. So the pan is going to be used up. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this on so we can go ahead and grease it up. We haven't had a crab cake in a while, so this was a perfect time to do so. And Daddy bought this from, like I say, Whole Foods earlier. Didn't even realize that I was going to be at Trader Joe's, the specialty stores. But those type of stores are really good to shop at, you know, every once in a while, because there's things that you cannot get from your local grocery store that you would be able to get there. Okay, so I'm just gonna just heat this pan up a little bit with some butter. That butter, baby. And this is the Curry Goats, the butter. Do y'all prefer what brand of butter that you use, or do you just get what's on sale? Like, what's y'all brand of butter that you have in your house right now? What do you use? Hey, Christian. How you doing? Thanks for watching. We over here cooking good, girl. So hopefully you stay to the end of the video. A little Saturday Night Live. So I cooked, so we making a Valentine's Day inspired dinner right now. If you need some ideas, Valentine's Day is coming up. Go ahead and impress your partner. You can make some pasta. And now, I'm not saying that this crab cake, you know, is homemade, but we do have our homemade crab cakes that we do have. But if you would feel more comfortable buying a pre-made version, then you can just cook it up. So right now we're going to show you how to cook it up. If you like happen to go to Whole Foods and they come like this, you can put it on your griddle and then, you know, cook it. So once it looks like this, and this is nice whole crab meat, y'all. It's not, you know, filled with a lot of bunch of filler. Look at that. It's a nice quality crab cake. And I know you guys feel the same way. Like when you go out to the restaurant, don't give me a lot of filler in my crab cake. You want just crab meat, right? So that's what this is.
Yeah, my Valentine is Mommy.
Oh,
And Daddy. The whole people in my family is my Valentine.
Thank you,
And I love
girl.
everyone.
Thank you.
And they're sweet and kind. I even love y'all because y'all watch our videos.
Yeah. Stop. Oh. Okay.
I love y'all.
So I just try to rinse off that spatula. So you can pat it down a little bit. That way it can help cook. So I'm just going to let it sit there. I'm going to put a top on it so that way it can help cook the inside a little faster. Why is Porter in here trolling y'all? I done told y'all all the time. I always keep the tops to our pans. And here we go. Here's another little top right here.
Mom,
from one of
that's
the...
my little top for my little pan.
I know.
For my little bowl.
And don't turn your heat up too high, you guys. Put it on like a low heat because this crab cake has to cook. And I'm about to put the top on it. Okay.
I'm just trying to get the lemon.
No, I need that. She's about to try to take the lemon for the crab cake. No, girl. Okay, now if you want to be able to make, and I'm just sitting it on here just like this, you guys. Now, if you want a homemade version of the crab cake, you can go to our channel and scroll through. Daddy has one of the most popular crab cake videos out right now, and he made a homemade sauce to go on top with a nice crispy buttery bun to put in between. I'm telling you, it's busting. So go ahead and check that out. But like I say, if you're not comfortable with doing it yourself and want a good quality, you can just get it from the grocery store and cook it up like this. All right, so we're gonna give it a second. What else, y'all? What else? The pasta. Ooh. And look at this. The sauce has not broken. You can see it's still together. And you can see the shrimp even more now. Y'all, don't play. Don't play. me see. Now I don't want this to burn. So, but you want it to cook. And I'm just going to patty it down. I'm just going to press it down some. Like I said, that's going to help it cook on the inside. And the one thing with them crab cakes, you don't want to flip it too early because then it may fall apart. So that's why I'm trying to make sure I just give it a second before I even try to flip it to get some color on top. Okay, so let me see. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing on this side. And the heat is still on a low heat, you guys. It's not even up that high. And we didn't season it because I believe they already pre-seasoned. And then with the crab cakes, you want more of that crab taste to come out of it anyway. So I'm not going to add anything like Old Bay because I just tasted a piece. And it actually tastes pretty good right now. We haven't had any crabs. Yeah. So that doesn't need anything as far as seasoning. That's pretty good just like that. We haven't had any crabs in a while. We live in Maryland, you know, the capital of crabs. And I'm not even gonna put the top back on it. I'm just gonna just let it heat up low and slow. But yeah, you guys. Let me see. Almost there. While we wait on that crab cake, let's just go ahead and put these biscuits together. Have y'all been to Red Lobster? Like, do y'all know about Red Lobster? Do y'all have one in your area? Because anyone who knows about Red Lobster, that's the one thing that you really go there for is the biscuits. And what it does, it comes in 2 separate parts. So it has the biscuit mix and the actual sauce that you put on top. So you pretty much have to melt some butter and put the sauce on top. But you do need some cheese. So you need, and I almost forgot just that fast. Oh my God, luckily we got some cheddar cheese in there because, but yeah, we need some cheddar cheese that's going to go inside the biscuit mix. I'm going to go ahead and cut this crab cake off, you guys, because I want Daddy to be able to, I want him to be able to go ahead and heat it back up once he's ready for it. So we'll just put that to the side until he get up. But yeah, let's go ahead and make the biscuits. I feel like for anyone that's watching, you can just learn how to do this too. And I'm gonna put this lemon to the side so I can just throw this container away, get this out the way some. And you're gonna need you a little bowl to mix this up. Emmy's birthday is coming up, y'all, and I'm debating to make her cake. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna just go ahead and take his crab cake off and put it on here. And if you got some cocktail sauce. Ooh, this side came out even better. This is how the first side was supposed to come out. But I'll take that off. Y'all see that? The crab cake. You have some cocktail sauce. or some tartar sauce. I mean, honestly, you really don't need it, but ooh, look at this. Look at all that meat. That's what I'm saying. It's not a lot of filler in here. It's pretty much straight crab, and that's what you want. And then that color right there. Whew. Okay, so that's one side. Now, if you're thinking about a vegetable to eat with this, so you have your crab cake, you have your pasta. What vegetable y'all think will go with this dinner? Go ahead and comment down below. I know what I would fix with this, but I want to see what y'all may want to go on the side with this. Like, what vegetable what vegetable would you suggest to go with this dinner right here? And I know probably a lot of you may be saying, well, you don't need any vegetables, but y'all, you got to try to sneak in your vegetables one way or another. Okay? All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put this in here. And I'm really not measuring. Pretty much just going to, I'm going to show you how to do it, but hold on. Y'all know we barely measure anything. All right, so we're going to need some water and the cheese. I need to go ahead and heat this oven up. So we're going to put the oven on 425. And you guys, speaking of biscuits, I finally made the perfect biscuits for the family last week. And we made a breakfast sandwich. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, I'm going to bring the video to you soon. So don't worry. I'm just right now trying to perfect it before I actually put it out there. But when I tell you those homemade biscuits was delicious, and then we made like a scrapple breakfast sandwich with it. Oh, really quick. If you want to add some more cheese on top of your pasta after it's done, you can just sprinkle a little bit more of this on there. If not, don't worry about it. I know how everybody is, how your stomach may be. You can't, do all that cheese or whatever the case may be. But if you do, you could just sprinkle a little bit more of that on top. Okay. So I'm going into the cheese bin right here. And I have bought this whole bag of cheddar cheese right here because I was going to be making like my keto tacos with it. But pretty much everybody been using it for different things. But you're going to need this to put in here. So let me put this back. All right, you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to take a whole handful. It says a half a cup of cheddar. So what we're going to do is just take a whole handful of this and put it right up in there. Just like that. That's our handful. Hey everybody that's coming to our videos, welcome. We in here cooking on this good Saturday. And it was a nice day today too. It's breezy right now, but let me make sure I read the directions because I would end up messing up some stuff. Alright, so the water, cheese, and biscuits. Alright, so we're gonna need 3/4 cup of water. Who else is not good with measurements? Like, when it comes to like 3/4 cups and 1/3 cups, do you use your measuring cup or do you just eyeball it? Like, what do y'all do? It really took me a long time, as good as a cook we can be. If you don't have that actual measuring cup, to try to eyeball things, it can be, you know, a little complicated. So hold on. Alright, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover up this pasta. I'm gonna go ahead and cover it up with the top while we over here making the biscuit so it can stay warm. And I'm going to put some water in here. All right, so if you know, need some help measuring 3/4 cup, I always just add about 1 cup in here, and I pretty much just don't add all of it. I'll just leave a little bit in there left. Okay, and then to that, we're going to make it like some homemade biscuits. You want to just get out a stir. I don't feel like getting my hands dirty. Doesn't say you have to do it by hand. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Okay, so pretty much into your dough forms, you're going to go ahead and just stop from there. And everybody in the house loves these, so this would be a good side dish to have. And y'all didn't answer my question also with the vegetable. I see. I'm still waiting on it, but I can tell y'all don't want to eat your vegetables, but you need to. And I done told y'all that over and over again, y'all need to eat your vegetables. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. But you can do asparagus, so that would be good. Or if you don't like asparagus, you can do some string beans. Something that will complement this, you know. You wouldn't want something like peas or corn, something green, if anything. Okay, so that came together. We're gonna go ahead and put this, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on a sheet tray. And then once you get it all formed, you can see the consistency of it. So it's still a little wet. That's what you're looking for right there. Okay, so let me get a sheet tray. We're gonna go ahead and line these up. I'm gonna show you how you put them on in. But they kind of like drop biscuits. If you don't know what a drop biscuit is, just keep watching. I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
Can I put the biscuits on?
No, not this one. Okay, stop. Alright, so we're gonna put them in here because I don't feel like using a bunch of different pans. So let me pull this back a little bit. And you didn't want that ravioli?
No.
Alright, so you're gonna get your foil.
Look, I got red-handed.
You sure did. You sure did, ma'am.
Look, I'm gonna get red-handed again.
Okay, stop.
Look, I'm red-handed.
Yep. And I'm just going to grease the bottom of this with a little bit of butter. I had a little bit of garlic butter left over.
Can I spread some?
No, because one of your hands is not clean. You gotta wash your hands when you're in the kitchen.
This one is clean.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do some butter?
Did you wash your hands?
My hands are clean.
I don't remember you washing no hands.
My hands are clean,
Ma'am.
Mom. Can I do some butter spreading?
Hold on.
I want to do some butter spreading.
Okay.
Can I get some butter on my hands?
No, I got it. Let me do this so we can hurry up in here. So now you're gonna get a spoon, okay? Get out the way. So I'm just trying to get all this dough off of here. But keep this spoon to the side because you're gonna need this to be able to scrape all of that extra, the dough up. Okay. So when you say a drop biscuit, step to the side. So when you say a drop biscuit, this is what you have right here. You have your dough. You're going to take a spoon and you're going to spoon it onto your tray. So however big you want the biscuit to be, you're just going to put it like right there. You don't have to use a whole cookie cutter or rolling pin. And that's pretty much what this recipe is telling you to do anyway. So
Mom, what is this?
that's what we're going to put on top of the biscuit after it's cooked.
Is this like the seasoning?
Yes. Now the only thing with this way, you want to make sure you get about the same amount in every time. I don't have a spoon, a cookie with this ice cream spoon to be able to make sure they all are the same. So I just kind of eyeball it, just like that, y'all. Okay. And then you're just gonna keep add a little bit more. Now at least try to get them shaped a little bit, okay? Try to get them into a circle. Now they're gonna come out how you put them on there. So if they look rectangle-ish based on how you put them on here, they're gonna come out looking rectangle-ish. So if you want that I cooked these and I slaved all day look, although you're cheating, you're still trying to make it look cute. Just make sure you just do the same thing all the way over.
Whatever is left over, I will eat it.
No, you can't do that with this because it's the biscuit batter.
No, Mom. Whatever's left over, because I'm staying up tonight. Whatever's left over, I will eat.
And that's why I'm not really tripping about what time it is right now because, like I say, they napping right now, but soon they're going to be up.
And we don't have school tomorrow.
Exactly.
And on school days, I usually will stay up to 6 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But usually I will stay up till 9:30 in the morning.
I really should have spaced that out a little bit more because...
Yeah. Mom, this one's the biggest.
Yeah.
And this one.
I got one little biscuit I'm trying to cram over here.
And that's going to be my little biscuit.
But this batter makes about enough for 12 biscuits. Just in case you are wondering, we was able to fit all of that on here.
Wait, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's only 12 biscuits.
And that's what I just told them. It's enough for 12 biscuits. Okay.
Mom, where's the sound on the light?
All right, y'all. Hold on, Mama. Come out real quick. Okay. So the oven is still preheating, and we're just gonna let these sit for right here until we get everything together. Now, while we are waiting, you're gonna go ahead and get the topping together. This is a 2-part biscuit mix. If you notice how that look of the biscuit is, you have the biscuit and then the shine is on top with the little specks on it. That's the butter sauce. Okay, so what we're gonna make now is the butter sauce. If I tell you again, come on, stop. Okay, so I'm just gonna get the little saucepan right here. That's all you need. Put that on the stove. Leonard's gonna be out here washing these dishes soon.
Mom, this one's leaning.
I know, it's fine. Come on, back up. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put some butter in here. Now, the recipe, the box calls for 1/4 cup of butter. This is that you're gonna make it your own. If you want more butter to be able to dip it or have on the top, you already know how you like your biscuits. That's how much butter you're gonna put in there. Okay? Come. Alright, So I'm getting some butter. Hold on. Yeah.
Look.
What? Oh my God. See, Porter talking to you. Just got all that freaking dough in my hand just now.
Look.
What?
Our life is up and you haven't even did nothing to it yet.
I did. Let me wash my hands because you done made me mess up. 5 things about Carolyn Cook's It's okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some butter up in here. And I already turned the heat on the pan. You got to exit with that. No. It's too loud. So, back to the curry goat. This is the one that Daddy had bought. So, it comes like this. And then it comes in the stick version as well. That's what you guys had seen me use the first time. But you're pretty much going to go in with enough butter that's going to be able to top these biscuits at the end. So I'm going to let that go ahead and warm up. And then to that, you're going to add this right here. Okay. Which is your seasoning pack. And pretty much when I go to open up that, I just take a little knife. And there you go. Hope you have some scissors to be able to open it up just like that. Now, I don't need this box anymore. And it actually says 10 biscuits. So the fact that I showed y'all how to do 12, I gave y'all 2 extra biscuits. Okay. So just going to move that around. The oven is still heating up. And then you're just going to go ahead and drop your seasoning pack in here. But make sure you stir that up because then it's going to be clunky. Okay. Just get that a stir. Make sure you stir it up because it's going to be clunky. Out. Hey fam, come on in the kitchen. We in here cooking tonight, making some lobster shrimp ravioli, and right now we making some cheddar bay biscuits to go on the side. This is a Valentine's Day inspired dinner, something that you want to make for Valentine's Day. I just did the butter sauce to go on top of our biscuits that we just prepped right here. And you can take this off the heat, you know, pretty much once it looks like this. That's all you needed to do. But I still have a little bit more time to heat up this oven, you guys. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and call it a night right here. I'm going to go ahead and fix your plate, but I'm going to put it on the community tab so that way you can see it after the live is finished because they still have to bake in the oven. But pretty much what you came here for, we done did. So I hope you enjoyed that pasta. Make sure you go ahead and taste it because we got that pasta and lobster and the shrimp. Who won't complain about that? Yeah. But yes, if you still want something else to go on the side of this dish, you can absolutely make some asparagus or some string beans. Just make it your own. Okay, and then for dessert, if you need some dessert ideas, go ahead and check out our page. We have a lot of those. Amy's birthday is coming up. Her birthday is on February the 10th. She loves banana pudding. I actually have a cake box up there in the pantry of strawberry and banana. I didn't think about it at first, but I'm like, you know what? I can go ahead and make you a strawberry, and then half of that will be banana pudding. Y'all ever see those cakes that have like half and half? Half of it is one thing and the other half is something else. I'm going to do that. So let me know if you guys want to see that live or I'll do a video because Y'all already know when it comes to our cake designs, we be off the chain with it. It starts out with being one thing, and then it's just like blown into proportion.
And y'all, Mom, for my dessert for my birthday, I want a cake. One side with strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
One side chocolate with chocolate strawberries, and the other side vanilla.
Who's
What?
making this cake?
You and Dad.
Listen, I am not the baker, the bakery. I can do that little half and half cake. I'm gonna try my hand in it, but all that she asking for, that may be a little bit too much.
No,
I can't
Mom.
do all of that.
Mom, you can invite your friends to help you, you know?
Okay.
You know?
All right, y'all. So here go the biscuits. The oven is heated up. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in, and again, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button. Share this live with anybody that you know that may be cooking for Valentine's Day and may be feeling stressed. That's what we're here for. We're here to ease your stresses in the kitchen. Okay? But like I said, I'll go ahead and put y'all plate on the community tab, and we'll see y'all back for the next video, because you never know what's coming up next.
Bye, y'all.
See ya later.
Bye.